Welcome to Smart 1099 for Procurement Cards. Load, automate, and comply. So, how does your organization handle 1099 requirements for procurement card processing? Lots of late nights playing with spreadsheets? Pulling your hair out manipulating files? Feeling like the sand is running out as January 31st fast approaches? Well, if any of these are you need Smart 1099 procurement card processing from Smart ERP. Here's the look from 30,000 feet. We'll get down to ground level in the next couple of minutes, so hold tight. First, SmartERP provides you with a loader that moves the data from MasterCard or Visa into the Smart staging records. Next, we provide you with incorporation status and merchant category code mappings to 1099 applicability. Then we provide an app engine to create external, not PeopleSoft vendors, put their payment totals into the standard PeopleSoft withholding records. We're all aware that the data provided by the P-Card provider is not perfect, so we also provide a detailed workbench for you to reconcile any anomalies that exist in the MasterCard or Visa data. Last but certainly not least, SmartERP provides the updates needed to include the external vendor totals with the regular PeopleSoft vendors and create one IRS tax file and one set of copy Bs for your organization to comply with IRS 1099 P-Card reporting regulations. Remember, it's as easy as 1. Load your P-Card data into PeopleSoft. 2. Automate and reconcile, creating external vendors or adding 1099 totals to existing vendors and reconciling any discrepancies. 3. Complying by getting your copy Bs out on time with quality. Now we've landed, and let's get into the details. Thanks for staying with us and flying SmartERP Airlines. Smart 1099 Loader is an Excel-based program that will take the raw data from your P-Card provider and load the data into PeopleSoft. This is your first opportunity to look at the data and modify it as you wish. Next, configuration is key. The system will automatically create vendors. You can add a mask to the external vendor ID so you know that Smart 1099 created the vendor, in this case a WH. You can enter a transaction comment so you can track 1099 transactions that Smart 1099 happened to create. You can also limit your processing to specific incorporation statuses. As we know, corporations are not 1099 applicable. We also provide you with merchant category code, also known as MCC, mapping to 1099 applicability. The IRS publishes which MCCs it considers as 1099 applicable. All you have to do is decide which class is applicable to each MCC. We provide 07 non-employee compensation by default. The IRS is pretty clear that you can rely on the MCC mapping to determine which transactions are considered 1099 applicable. This is from the IRS 1099 Miscellaneous Instructions doc. Automation is next. The provided app engine searches your existing vendors for 10 matches. If it does not find any match, an external vendor is created and the payment totals are added to the newly created vendor. If there's a match, the totals will be added to the existing vendor, whether it's a regular vendor or an existing external vendor. Once an external vendor is created, you can modify any information needed going forward. Only information for the 1099 process is stored. You can track statuses, such as TIN matched and W-9 verified. The Visa and MasterCard feeds may have different names for the same TIN, so the Smart vendor keeps track of multiple names. Same thing for addresses. For both, you will want to click the default flag for the one you determine is correct for 1099 processing. You can also maintain TINs and attach any supporting documentation, such as W-9 forms. Remember, external vendors are only created when a regular or external vendor for the same TIN does not exist and the transactions are deemed 1099 applicable. With Smart Withholding Adjustment, you can modify any totals or classes, just as you can with the Delivered PeopleSoft transactions on the Delivered Withholding Adjustment page. Reconciliation, because bad data in means bad data out. The PCard 1099 Workbench allows you to view all transactions that are in the staging record, can correct data, override 1099 applicability, view exceptions, and provide visibility in PeopleSoft instead of storing all of these on an Excel spreadsheet. We provide you with a link to easily view exceptions and clear descriptions of what those exceptions are. The next part of the process involves integration. Smart ERP will provide you with integration into the delivered PeopleSoft 1099 processes to allow you to get one IRS tax file and one consolidated list of copy Bs. Remember, this is not only for PCards. You can apply the same principles to any external 1099 needs or delivered single payment voucher functionality. Please visit our website for a longer webinar to arrange a personal demo or just give us your ideas. Thank you for joining us today.